Welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. Now we are seeing what Yunquai Summering is saying about her. The sunset, paint 5 more high in a warm golden hue. She looks down the street as the soft breezing steers her hair. The scene feels peaceful as everything that happens was just an uneasy dream. Sensing something, she's turning a smile at you.
What is it? Why are you staring at me so seriously all of a sudden? Is there something on my face?
I don't know why, but it all feels so surreal. What if I wake up later and find out it was all just a dream?
It's real. I'm right here. Oh, right. I haven't had the chance to thank you properly yet. Thank you, Junior. If it weren't for you, I'd probably still be trapped in that endless nightmare.
It's all thanks to Senior Ye's info, really. He's the one who found a way to save you.
My brother. Once he's free, there's so much I still need to ask him about. When I was at my most desperate, it was your voice, Junior, that kept me going. You saved me once again. Junior? There's something I want to ask you. It's about my other self. I can't always tell what she's doing. She didn't say anything weird to you, did she?
She said I should never forget her.
Huh? She actually said that? I am so sorry. Just forget about it if you felt uncomfortable. But you've probably noticed she's the part of me I used to deny. She's more direct and selfish than I am, but also braver. She's able to speak her mind so openly, to say what she wants and what she doesn't. I could never do that. Maybe that's why she exists. But things are different now. From that day on, she stopped being someone I pushed away and became a true part of me. I feel like I can finally be more honest with myself. I can finally say it now. I've always been afraid. Ever since the day I got the Qingming sword, that fear's never left me. I'm scared of pain, of losing my memories, of one day just disappearing. I'm afraid of everyone's expectations, and even more afraid of failing them. I used to think how wonderful it would be if the Qingming sword hadn't picked me. If I were just a simple, ordinary girl. I'm sorry, Junior. I might not be as good as you think I am.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I feel like I understand you a little better now, Xiaoguang.
I should be thanking you. You're the one willing to listen to me.
Oi.
Alright, it's getting late. We should head back to Suivian Temple. I heard Yishuan Shifu's back? Ah, I'm probably in for a scolding this time.
Scene. She afraid over the independent lecture you can help but love. You law together and you boat of cable car back to find. I must really learn how to say that. For some reason I cannot say that right. The car slowly disagrees. This long day is finally coming to an end.
Should I send a message to everyone at Rinkway Summit? Forget it. I'll just go back and get scolded, I guess.
There's some things they want to tell us.
I've only just now realized. Phylum Heights is such a bustling, colorful place. The air smells of coffee and fresh bread, mingling with the calls of vendors and the carefree laughter of children. Just watching and soaking it all in is enough to make you feel genuinely happy.
Xiaoguang, it's getting late. Maybe we should head back to Suibian Temple.
Who is...
Sorry, I lost track of time. Let's head back. We don't want everyone to worry.
I'm
That
coming.
colorful shop over there.
Like a baby bird, Xingyong feels the wonder that everyone wandering around. She's staring at the video stall for ages, as even the most ordinary sights have become incredible miracle. Did you pick out all the videotapes one by one? That is incredible. I got an even bigger business running on 6th Street. Oh. There are more or way more videotapes at the video store on the 6th Street? A mountain of them. Wow. I wonder what kind of story are hiding inside of them. Happy ones. Sad ones. I want to see that. Maybe with you. Let's check it out together when we have time. That is a promise, huh? Shaoguan suddenly leaned closer. You instinctively close your eyes. Something incredible gently brush against your eyelid. Sorry, I shouldn't done have. I just noted a tiny speck of dust in your eyelashes. I couldn't help but brush it away. Your vision is improving. Yeah, I think the first time I have seen the world so clearly. Thank you. There are a lot of people here. She's running away.
Wow, what a wonderful smell. So this is what incense smells like.
My sense of smell seem a bit sharper than before too. Doesn't mean the osmosis cake will taste even better. Want to try right now. Then the osmosis cake I make will definitely taste even better too. Oh wait, isn't there time for that? Let's hurry up and meet with everyone.
I can't wait. We'll be seeing everyone soon. Though, maybe there'll be some scolding too.
No. Okay, let's see. Gently pats Shifu on the back.
Xiaoguang,
Ishun Shifu, it's me.
are you all right?
I'm perfectly fine now. If you don't believe me, you can ask Junior.
She gave a quiet look over and asked a few questions before finally confirmed she's perfectly fine.
I wasn't so sure she'd make a full recovery. She'd almost completely lost all 5 of her senses.
Oh, lost all 5 senses?
I'm sorry.
It looks like someone's got some explaining to do.
Now she's sounding perfectly. Everything finally explained to Shifu. Sort of part of Yi Xingguang.
I see. No wonder you didn't want to tell me about Xiaoguang's condition earlier. Anyway, at least things seem to have turned out well in the end. Xiaoguang wouldn't have recovered without you, Wise.
Just cleaning up the mess they made themselves.
By the way, we couldn't contact you for quite a while, Shifu. Did something happen?
I was supposed to be here sooner. I tried to take a shortcut through a few hollows, but I ran into trouble in one of them. So it took me a bit longer.
Not just a bit longer. To be precise, you were trapped by an unknown enemy and were completely out of contact for a while.
Trapped? Who the heck could possibly trap you?
They were extremely cautious in hiding their tracks, and I haven't found any clues yet. However, judging from our brief encounter, they're definitely not weaker than me. They were as strong as any Void Hunter.
A Void Hunter? How could you possibly just run into an enemy that strong out in the road?
Clearly, someone's deliberately targeting Yunque Summit.
I haven't quite figured that out yet, but we can talk about it later. Speaking of Void Hunters, you mentioned earlier there's information about Sunbringer inside the Hollow. I'll need to discuss this with the mayor. By the way, have you heard anything regarding Ye Shuyen's whereabouts lately?
My brother...
We haven't heard anything. Yishuan Sifu, have you got any leads?
It's not much of a lead, just a rumor that he was seen in Lemnian Hollow. But it's okay. I'll keep looking into it. Anyway, you've both worked hard. Take some time to get some rest. And Xiaoguang, we're lucky you recovered this time. You mustn't be so reckless in the future.
Understood.
After chatting for a bit, everyone gets their separate ways. I need to talk to you and my sister. Let's meet at the spot. Just you. Don't tell anyone else. Message from my brother. I got it too. Senior year. Finally stopped writing letters. My brother can't be so old-fashioned sometimes. But why does he specially embrace don't tell anyone else? Feel like we are trying to avoid someone. Whatever. I don't really get what's tried to say. Let's following what the message is say and meet up with him. You sneak the meeting point with him. It's a good question. Where? I have no idea. Here. Okay. Its lead is not too dangerous. The night is deep and still. The tall figure stands in the shadow, almost blending with the darkness itself. At the sound of our footstep, he slowly turned around. On the familiar face, its glance tingled with coldness and wearing. Looks like a lonely wolf looking like his wounds. Only when he seen too clearly did this tense feature grateful softly, fainting reveal and trait of the gently warmth of once.
Xiaoguang, how are you doing? Are you feeling better?
Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine now. My senses feel even sharper than before. So, can you finally tell me what you've been hiding from everyone?
Junior Wise, thank you for looking after my sister. I know it hasn't been easy.
It's no trouble at all. It was the right thing to do. Xiaoguang means a lot to me as my senior.
Brother, are you trying to change the subject?
I'll tell you what you want to know when the time comes, but not now. We have something more urgent to deal with at the moment. I found a way to break the Qingming Sword's bond with Xiaoguang. It's in Lemnian Hollow, the same place where we helped to regain our senses. That object seems to have some ties to the Creator's power. I've already mastered a special method and can use it to erase the bond. Let's head there now, Xiaoguang. Once we break the sword's hold, you won't have to live in its shadow any longer. You'll finally be free.
But then, what about the Qingming Sword after the pact is broken?
Yunkui's summit will find the next sword keeper. That's their concern, not ours.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Why? You know full well as long as that sword exists, you'll never have peace. At any moment, you could...
The Qingming Sword needs a sword keeper to keep the two forces inside it under control. Otherwise, it could cause a massive catastrophe. You know that already. If such a disaster were to occur, countless innocent people could lose their lives.
So what? Is my sister's life worth less than the lives of strangers?
I know you're only doing this for my sake, but this is my choice.
You don't get to choose!
Oof. Senior Ye has never looked angrier before. His one gently eyes now burn in pain and fury. Steadily, she stepped back, her face turning pale. The air around them to freeze in place.
Senior, yeah. Please don't be angry with Xiaoguang. She's only just recovered. She can't handle the stress.
I got carried away. I'm sorry. Forget it. I didn't want you to get involved in all this mess. But if that's what it takes to make you give up the Qingming Sword, then so be it. Xiaoguang, listen. We never had a choice from the very beginning. This whole thing was a setup.
What do you mean?
Whether it's Yixuan, Lu Hongzhou, or all of Yunkui's summit, they're all hiding a terrible secret. If you want to know the truth, come with me. I'll tear off their sanctimonious masks with my own hands, right in front of you.
He turns without saying another word and heads straight towards Swabian Temple. His figure looks resulting lonely against the night. After exchanging glances with her, you following him. What happens there? Okay, I'm really... That will be back at Swabian Temple under Senior Year's command, gathering everyone at the Swabian Temple.
Yixuan, you actually have the nerve to return to Swabian Temple? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
It's Yunkui's summit who ought to feel ashamed.
Shuyan, what's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what it sounds like. You searched all over New Eridu for innocent children and brought them to Yunkui's summit as disciples. But they were really just sacrifices for the Qingming sword. Shouldn't Yunkui's summit be ashamed of itself?
What are you talking about?
You can drop the act, Yixuan Shifu. Xiaoguang and I were orphans with no parents. We were only lucky enough to be taken in by Yunkui's summit because of our physiques. Because we're of the rare ilk capable of bearing the Qingming sword's power. Isn't that right? When did Yunkui's summit set its sights on us? After our parents' accident? Or even earlier? I wouldn't be surprised if you had something to do with our parents' death as well. 2 children without parents or a home. Who could be easier to control than that? Such kindness. A lifetime wouldn't be enough to repay it, don't you think, Lu Hongzhou?
Hold your tongue.
Mr. Lu, what is this about? You told me that Xiaoguang touching the Qingming sword was just a coincidence.
A coincidence? What a convenient excuse. The truth is, Mr. Lu created countless opportunities, making each of us chosen children accidentally touch the Qingming sword. And Xiaoguang, she was simply the most unfortunate one.
Fool. To be chosen by the Qingming sword isn't a misfortune, it's the greatest honor. It's the power of a hero to protect all living beings.
So, Mr. Lu, everything he said is true? You've been lying to me all along?
It doesn't end there. Yixuan, did you really think that sword case you poured your heart into was actually useful? Don't be so naive. The Creator has awakened, and because of that, no power can suppress the Qingming sword's effects. Your sword case can't protect Xiaoguang at all! From the very moment she touched the Qingming sword, you all had already decided her fate for her.
Shuyan, how do you know all this?
When I was under the Creator's control, I briefly connected with their mind. That's when I learned the truth about the Qingming sword. So I did some digging into the disciples of Yunkui's summit who took us in back then. Banyue Shifu was innocent. He truly believed that letting Yunkui's summit take us in was best for us. But some of the disciples in charge of selecting orphans weren't so honorable. I mean, Lu Hongzhou couldn't have done this all alone, right? And those disciples who secretly acted on your orders, they don't feel any guilt either, do they?
Because they know it's the right thing to do.
Right. The right thing to do. Even after all this, you're still trying to forge so-called heroes out of lies and sacrifice. People willing to die for your cause. How ridiculous. And you, High Preceptor Yixuan. I'd assumed you were in on it. But from the looks of it, you were completely unaware. Are you so busy as High Preceptor that you're too occupied to notice your disciples suffering? Or is it because you only ever think about your sister, and the lives of everyone else mean nothing to you?
Shuyan.
Now you know the truth, Xiaoguang. It was all a lie from the start. We never had a choice. Give up the Qingming sword. Don't let it weigh you down any longer. You deserve a life of your own, one that's free and whole.
The Qingming sword was never a burden. It's the very thing that gives your life purpose. Without the Qingming sword, how could Ye Guang have gained such immense power at such a young age? You should see it as an honor, not a burden.
Whose honor? Yunkui's summit's or yours? It's easy for you to preach, because you're not the one who has to pay the price.
Do you think I wouldn't if I could? If I had the choice, I would have made the pact with the Qingming sword myself long ago, rather than standing by helplessly, like when the old capital fell, watching my mentors and fellow disciples die, one after another, unable to do a thing.
Your jealousy toward the Sword Keeper is your own obsession. Not everyone craves power the way you do. Some people don't want to be heroes. They just want a quiet, ordinary life. You and Yunkui's summit took that choice from us.
This isn't my obsession. It's for all of New Eridu. The Qingming sword needs a sword keeper. Yunkui's summit needs one, and so does this city. It's for everyone's sake. One life in exchange for thousands. There's no greater justification than that.
For everyone's sake. What makes their lives more valuable than Xiao Guang's? Just because she was born different? Just because the Qingming sword chose her, she deserves this? My sister shouldn't have to live in constant pain for the sake of everyone else!
At least my choice can save lives. And you, what have you done? You thought you could defeat the Creator on your own, but in the end, you failed and became a puppet.
If you really thought you were right, you wouldn't have needed lies and deception in the first place, would you? You could have gone about it honestly. Sought out someone who'd willingly lay down their life like Yunkui's summit always has. You could have found a willing sacrifice to achieve your grand cause.
You know the harm the Qingming sword could bring if left without a master, yet you won't risk your life to stop it. Doesn't that make you the real selfish one? Could Ye Guang really stand by and watch countless innocent lives be lost because of her?
Huh?
Shut up, Lu Hongshou. This was never Xiao Guang's responsibility.
Her path was decided the moment the Qingming sword chose her. She was destined to become a hero.
Enough! Ye Shiyan, this happened because I failed to watch over everyone. Yunkui's summit owes you an explanation.
I don't need an explanation. Just let Xiao Guang go. She shouldn't have to live her life bound to the Qingming sword.
Sorry, everyone, but maybe we should hear what Xiao Guang has to say first. It's her life. We don't have the right to decide for her.
Thanks for speaking up for me, Junior. Mr. Liu, I just have one question. Was what happened to my parents back then really connected to Yunkui's summit?
No. I did keep the Qingming sword's cost a secret, but I'd never go as far as to do something like that. I didn't learn about your special constitutions until after your parents were gone.
I get it now. Everyone, I'm sorry. I'll discuss what to do next with my brother.
Xiao Guang, are you all right? I'm sorry, it's all my fault.
I'm fine, Shifu. I understand both my brother's fears and Mr. Liu's reasoning. I've already made my decision.
Shongkwon gives a small smile. There's no fear in her expression now. Oh god. Hold on a certain sincerity. The kind of that come after seeing through every truth and lies, yet still chose to embrace the one fate. That was a lot. I really don't like Lu, but I can understand why he was doing it. To save the world. I don't know what happens when the Qingling sword goes out of control and maybe destroyed everything. But at least we not must see that. I hope we can make that everything right. And we will see that on the next time on Zenless Zone Zero. And with that, I thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and see you on the next one. Bye!